Even with Rocky Mountain elk now found in Kentucky and Michigan, it may still come as a surprise that monster bulls inhabit Southern California's Tejon Ranch, practically in the shadow of the Hollywood sign. From high-rises to point breaks and freeways, wild, free-ranging elk are also a part of LA culture.
Well, the first morning finally arrived, and we got up and started getting our gear together. And Jeff, he was pretty pumped up about that bull we heard the night before. Jeff was really liking him. He sounded like a stinking freight train. Hear that one? Sound like a freight train, doesn't he? Nice morning out here, Jeff.
Beautiful. It's gonna be nice. I noticed first thing in the morning that it was pretty foggy, which it kind of somewhat excited me because here in Southern California, we don't get a lot of fog, and I know that might kind of get the elk going a little bit, something a little bit different.
It is pretty foggy, but that's why I wasn't in no big hurry to leave camp this morning. We can't see too much, but you got a general idea where some bulls are hanging out, so we're gonna go listen and see if we can't hear them and maybe locate them and get in there, and because there's some big openings where they're at, so we might catch them out in the opening. We're going to be dropping some elevation also, so that'll probably help us a bunch.
Guide and hunter have a couple of generations of combined elk experience. Stephen Ryan has been aiding hunters and finding monster bulls for a decade, spending almost a third of his year in the field, while developer Josh Troesh has had the elk hunting bug for more than 20 years and counting.
I started back in, 1986. I was, 19 years old or something like that, and I just, been working hard for all these years. Elk hunting is my passion. I just absolutely love it. I've been hunting all over the world. Taken a lot of game. I just really have a passion for elk hunting. So when I got an opportunity to come up on the Tejon Ranch, it just really look forward to it.
This is a big ranch, and it's only about an hour north of LA. It's 270,000 acres, approximately 420 square miles, and the ranch does have a lot to offer as far as different hunts and species of game.
Unquestionably, the most prized big game animals on Tejon Ranch are its incredible elk. Bulls don't come any bigger than they do here, at the most extreme edge of their range.
I'm gonna give off a bugle. See if we can get an answer down here.
Okay, this looks like a good spot. Go ahead.
I know there's some bulls that like to live. There's a big basin down in here, so let's see if we can get an answer from them.
Okay, go ahead.
And we decided that we needed to be on the other side of the canyon just because it would have been a better vantage point. So we made our way around. We're gonna ease up here. We're gonna creep over and peek over the edge because that bull's just down in here.
Okay.
And he's bugling his head off, so we'll go see if we can get a visual on him. Well, we crept up to the edge where we wanted to be and where we could look off into the canyon, so we get set up, and me and Jeff are hunkered down, and we're looking and finally spot a couple cows here and there, and we continue looking, and sure enough, that bull steps out. I see him, Jeff. I see him.
You see him?
I can see his legs.
Okay, I see him. Yeah.
He's right under that buckeye tree.
Yeah.
Here, he's getting ready to step out.
Okay, I'm on him.
Look at that bull, Jeff.
Oh, that's a nice bull.
Look how heavy he is.
He's a real heavy bull. Boy, I like him. What do you think, Stephen?
He's got great fifths.
His thirds look real good too.
His thirds are awesome.
He's got good mass. I like him, Stephen. Let me get a range on this guy. Okay, I range him at 435 yards.
You know, Jeff, it's a really awesome bull. He's up in the caliber bulls we like to take. The call's yours. Would you be happy with that?
Oh, I think he's a dandy. I mean, I love his mass. I love his symmetry. I think we need to take him. You know, he's 435 yards. Can we get a little closer, you think?
Yeah, we can loop around down here.
Okay.
There's a little finger ridge that we can get down onto, and it'll probably put us somewhere just under 300 yards from.
Okay.
There's a big open knob right there. We'll be pretty much straight across from him, level with him.
Okay.
But if you like the bull, we'll go down and kill him.
I like him. I think we need to take him.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Sounds good, bud. We're just gonna get right up here to this knob, Jeff. We're gonna peek over, and we should have 250 yard shot or something right around there. We side hilled around down and got on this little finger. We crept down the finger and got on an open knob where we could look across. Then Jeff ranged him again.
265 yards. He was kind of under this buckeye tree. He was kind of hidden a little bit. We could see him, but we were waiting for him to come out.
We'll let him step out, and then once he steps out, when you're comfortable, he's all yours.
In that time, I decided it'd probably be appropriate to put some tissue in my ear so I didn't blow my ears out. My ears are starting to get a little bit messed up shooting these rifles. It was a waiting game for a little bit. We had to wait him out.
There he is. He's getting ready to come out. Get ready. Get ready.
Okay, I see him.
Yes. Good shot.
Okay, he's down.
Just in case.
He's down. He's rolling, he's down.
Dude, you got him.
Got him, all right.
You dumped him.
Woo.
You dumped him. Just go ahead and make your rifle safe.
As I was watching him drop, I was jacking another round, and to get ready to put another bullet into him. I know these bulls are tough, and he just piled up, and really that was all she wrote. Didn't need a second round, and couldn't have asked for anything better.
I can't wait to go look at him.
Everything worked out good.
Yeah, we'll get on the horn and get them guys, and
Yeah.
we'll get over there and go look at your bull, bud.
Let's do it.
That's great.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank you,
good
sir.
job again, bud.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Good
you, Lord.
job.
So I shot the bull, and I was just, absolutely ecstatic. I mean, it just could not have been better. And so, immediately I wanted to have Stephen call up Cody and John. John's a good friend of mine that came on the hunt with me, and they weren't too far away. So we radioed them, and of course they immediately came down to see the bull and to help us recover the bull.
Yeah, boy.
Look at the mass.
Look at that.
Boy, he is massive.
Look at the stinking mass on that thing. Holy smokes.
Well, he really wedged himself in here. That's the thing right now, isn't it?
Boy, were we blessed this morning, huh?
Look at this mass.
Holy smokes, Jeff.
Look at this.
Something, buddy.
Boy,
That is a pretty bull.
wow.
Look at this, Jeff. Look where he's.
Look at the scrape.
That tree to stop him there.
Yeah, it's a good thing this tree stopped him. He's got main beam buried in the dirt here and tines wedged up against this tree.
Yeah, he would have rolled.
Luckily, or he'd be in the bottom by now, huh?
I think the bull ended up scoring right around 365, which is to me an awesome bull. It was a perfect 6x6, very heavy, just a beautiful bull. Could not have been any better.
I like how this bull's main beams, they flare out and then they kick back in towards the top.
That'll help him a bit with that width measurement.
Yeah, right here.
He's got a pretty good wave in there. It's pretty neat, the tip of his main beam out towards his well tail on his right side over there.